Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to discuss the latest hypercharges in the game. With the Brawl Talk just being released a few days ago, it's necessary to see what changes each new hypercharge brawler will face. Without further ado, let's get started. Frank is the first hypercharge I want to go over. My boy finally got a buff he desperately needed. Frank's hypercharge is kind of like a fart blast which stuns all enemies and causes significant damage to enemies as Frank's fart destroys them. Frank could easily be a B+ or A brawler. He sure isn't as good as the meta today, but this buff to Frank will make him happy and not be seen as an outcast. Can Frank please have infinite HP? The next hypercharge is Barley. Well, I did not expect our bartending robot to get a hypercharge. This dude might be a menace on heist now that I think of it. He throws larger brew purple poison out of his bottle, which is like his super, but it causes more damage and can even destroy bushes in the area. And my God, this might be annoying in certain situations when your teammates bail out on you or you aren't a thrower. Then we have Gale. All right. I'm going to be honest with you and say that this might be the worst hypercharge in the game. Don't get me started with those comments stating that Miko's is the worst because I don't want to hear it. Anyway, Gale not only blows a wall of snow, but also blows two of them at once. Where did bro get all this snow? The part I hate about his hypercharge is that it doesn't even do much. I expected it to slow down brawlers and leave a bit of residue like how Charlie's star power is with that cocoon stickiness. His hyper might be good against Piper if he can acquire it. Alright, now this is where I get scared. Piper's hypercharge might be the best under my boy Frank's, which no brawler will ever surpass. Piper drops more bombs now, and if you don't like it, she'll destroy even more bushes and completely push you back. I get that the developers want to make the game fair and balanced, but don't you see this as an op hypercharge? I don't like this one, and I hope they change the rate because, boy, we will see a ton more Pipers. Okay, now I don't know if the devs are lazy or didn't want to make Angelo very OP because Angelo's hyper is kind of stupid. I get that he actually can have his super with him when he moves, but is it going to help those poor aimers who can't hit anyone? Also, will the poison even do that much damage? This hypercharge might be good in a 1v1 in Knockout, but I don't see it as very useful. Okay. So we have two hypercharges left. Let's see. Oh, Ems finally got a hypercharge? Oh yes, she did. EMZ hypercharge is her gadget that pushes away enemies and targets enemies in her mess of hairspray. This hypercharge seems decent, and Ems is very good in the meta as of now. I see her as an underrated brawler, and I've seen many esport players choose her. Boy, oh boy, we are on our last hypercharged brawler, which is Rico. If any of you ever played during the Godzilla event, you know that his hypercharge will give instant PTSD. The bouncing balls of Rico with his mutation made me quiver and not fall asleep. Rico's hyper gives bro bouncier balls, and they even go farther. What were the devs thinking of this? Rico is going to be strong and a brawler that we will fear.